Prepare for Nerdgasm. Hey, what's up, Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, with another unboxing for you guys. I wasn't going to actually do an unboxing tonight, but my wife was getting antsy. I told her I wanted to unbox her present. It's a Kindle Paper, if you guys haven't guessed already by the title of the video. So she wanted to play with it, so I figured, I better get this thing unboxed and shown to you guys so that she can have her toy. So this is what she uses right now. She's got her old Kindle, and she's got a cool little case cover for it right here. You can see, and I think it's a second generation. I think there's a third generation also, but she got this cool case. You know, it's got a light that she's got to get you can turn on and for reading in the dark. But she wanted the Kindle Paper because it's a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to fit in your purse or in your pocket, and it's got a backlight. So, wow, this thing gets pretty bright. Turned off. Blind. Okay, so put that aside. Anyways, that's what she used to have. This is what she has now. So, first thing I noticed, odd-shaped box. I mean, Amazon trying to be a little different. It's got, a little bit of an angled edge on it. It's all black. I actually lost it in the man cave because I had it sitting in the simulator seat, which is also black, so I had to look for it for like 15 minutes. Leave it to me. Anyways, this right here, we're going to go ahead and open it up. It looks like it's just got a tearaway strip on the top. That's pretty cool. Makes it nice and easy to open, so we won't need the man cave scissors for once. And it looks like it just folds back. I have to admit, that's pretty cool packaging. So, looks like it's got a little getting to know your Kindle, little piece of paper you pull out here. It's a license agreement on the back, important product information, USB cable and power button. So, pretty simple and straightforward. Here's the unit, still packed in cellophane. And we'll get some close-ups of it also. And here's the USB cable. It's actually pretty long, about 6 foot. It's got the little mini on one side and Type A on the other side, plug into the computer. So that's pretty cool. Pretty Spartan stuff. I mean, it looks like it's just got, I think that's it. No, nothing's hiding back there. So that is it. When you buy a Kindle Paper, you get a Kindle Paper and a little pull-out. Unless there's anything else in there. Let's see. Nope, that's it. All right, so let's go ahead and toss that to the side. And let's go ahead and take the cellophane off of it. Whoa, man, it's holding on for dear life. And there you have it. First thing I noticed is it's actually a really good size. I thought it was actually going to be smaller than this. The screen looks really cool. I mean, the screen literally looks like a piece of paper. So did the old one, but this one even more so. So, just to give you an idea, let me go ahead and take her old Kindle out, which you saw actually had a keyboard on the bottom of it. Let's see, put them side by side. Surprisingly, the Kindle Paper, let me see if I can get down and look at it at an angle. It's going to be hard to see here, guys. See if we can get them kind of side by side. It's hard to shoot these kind of videos. And then looking at them. So surprisingly, it's not that much smaller. It looks like it literally has the exact same size screen. It does. The screen is literally the same size. They just made it more compact and there's no keyboard. So that's pretty cool. Well, it says here, let's see, to fire it up, let's see, power button's on the bottom. Let's go ahead and hit that. Okay, looks like we're booting up. And this one, let's see if my wife plugged it in and charged it. Yep. Well, one thing I noticed, this one has an LED light that indicates when it's turning on. The new one doesn't. It doesn't have an LED light. So let's see if I can get this to go back to the home screen. So as you can see, my wife likes books. She's got a couple on there. I don't know if you can make them out in the video, but baby-proofing your home. Let's see, The Quilter's Apprentice, 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Ooh la la. Let's hope she doesn't watch this video. She probably won't like me telling people that. By the way, guys, if you're married and your wife hasn't read 50 Shades of Grey, go out and buy it for her right now. Hand her the book. Give her like a day or two. Come back. I guarantee you'll thank me. Okay. So here we got them side by side. First thing you notice, the screen is backlit. So it's asking me some setup questions here. We got, let's see. Hopefully you guys can see this very well on the video. I'm sorry that I don't have like, up close shots and stuff like that. I'll get to it. I've got some gear to do it. I just can't do it tonight. So it's asking questions. So English. Go ahead and push that. It says, okay, English, United States. Is that where you live? Yes. Well, the first thing I noticed, the screen updates a whole lot faster. The old screen... Oh, actually, it's not even touchscreen. Duh. The old one, you can see it like... It updates very, very slowly. So yeah, the new screen seems like it's quite a bit more real time. Plus, it just, it looks cool. It's backlit. Here, I'll turn off some of the lights so you guys can see. Turning off the studio lights. Give you an idea of the difference between the backlit version and the non-backlit version. Let's go back to the home screen. Much more pleasant to look at. The backlight isn't obnoxious either. It's like, it's very, very mild. Here, let's get the lights back on in here. Oh, and for you guys that got the old one, I'm sure somebody's going to ask what this case is. It's an M Edge. So, by, let's see what it says here. Well, M-EDGE. So, if you guys want the cool protective case that my wife has for her old Kindle with the integrated light, that's what you want. But honestly, Kindles, they're so inexpensive. It's probably, I think you can buy this. I think it's like $100. You can buy the new Kindle with a backlight. So here we go, the Kindle Paperwhite. So I'll have to remember that for the title. I'll probably just call it the Kindle Paper. So getting started, high contrast, high resolution, built-in light, and 8-week battery life, even with the lights on. I think the old Kindle had similar specs, but you can tell right now just looking at the screen, this is a lot higher resolution than this one. This one's pretty pixelated. If you get up on it pretty close, it's there's definitely a difference in the contrast and the resolution. So getting started, let's go ahead and push the screen. Okay, it's asking if I want to connect to Wi-Fi. That's cool. And there's my network. If you guys are ever in my neighborhood, Barna Vista is my network. So if you guys see that, I'm close by. Please do not come break into my house and rob me. So let's go ahead and click on Barna Vista Extended. Okay, it's going to want my magical password here. The screen is still very, very slow by, like computer standards. Well, God, that's dumb, not computer standards. Like, if you picked up a Nexus 7 or an iPad, it's instantaneous. This e-paper stuff isn't. But I can tell you right now, it updates a lot faster than the old screen did. So here we go, connecting. And we're connected. So complete Kindle Fire set. Oh, actually, I didn't want to do that. Let's see. This is not me. Confirm account registered to Jerry. Yep, use this account. Well, I thought my wife had it registered under her name. Apparently it's under mine. And you can connect with Facebook and Twitter. I don't even think the old one could do Facebook or Twitter. Don't quote me on that. Again, I don't personally use these devices. These are my wife's. Book reading's kind of her thing. I'm more of a sit on the internet and find everything I could possibly ever want for free. But this right here, I don't know. I might get one of these for myself. This is actually pretty cool. I like the backlit screen. It's really easy to look at. It's really lightweight, and it would fit in your pocket. So let's see. Connect later. Let's see. All your books are archived for free in the Cloud app. Tap the Cloud to see your full library. Okay. Tap to open a book. Ooh, the Fellowship of the Ring. All right. So easy reach tap zones lets you read one-handed with either hand. Tap anywhere in this large area to go to the next page. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dude, my wife's going to shoot me. I'm like going through the tutorial and she's not going to know. I'm going to have to show her how to do all this afterwards. So tap anywhere in this large area to go to the next page. Okay. Now let's go back. Click on the edge. Okay, now let's check out the Kindle toolbar. Tap this area to display the toolbar. Okay, the toolbar has options for navigating. Let's see, what's X-ray? Oh, I have to follow the steps. Okay, font options let you customize your reading experience. All right, that's cool. X-ray, to see the bones of your book. Shows the most significant people in terms of your book. That's pretty cool. Looks like it gives you extra information on the book. Sam Gamgee, see prologue. Wow, this actually does a lot more than I thought it did, guys. This is actually catching me off guard. I thought it was going to be just unboxing and open up a book e-reader. It looks like the Kindle's actually kind of a fascinating device. So press and hold and release a word for more options. So if you hold Kindle. Okay, new Oxford Dictionary. That's pretty cool. I think the old one had that too. I think my wife was talking about that. Let's see. Press and hold, drag to create a highlight of yourself. It says press, hold, and drag to create a highlight for yourself or share passages. All right, so if I press, hold, and then drag, when I got to push highlight first. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Now it's talking about the battery life. Your Kindle's advanced power management allows you to leave the lights on all the time while preserving long battery life. Well, I'd imagine. I don't think LEDs, like really dim LEDs, use a lot of power. Let's see, shopping cart to buy newspapers and so forth. Hello. Oh, gotta push the next button. Oh my god, I'm such a noob at this. Let's see, Amazon Prime members can choose from 100,000 titles to borrow for free. Okay, I'm sure I'll be buying that for my wife. And then the home screen. So, looking at the old one versus the new one, the backlit screen, it's a lot more white. I mean, the old Kindle screen seriously looks like 18th century paper. You know, it's like, I don't know what that's what I was going for. So, I like the new screen better because, one, it's always backlit. I mean, and it doesn't even look backlit when you have the lights on in the room, but it is always backlit. Yeah, it's got superior battery life. The screen's higher resolution. I don't know, does it even got a speaker on it? I don't see a speaker anywhere on it. So, I think the old one had speakers. I don't know if this one does. If it does, they're concealed really, really well. But honestly, like, who the hell uses an Amazon Kindle as an MP3 player? Every device in your house is an MP3 player, so why would you use this, right? This is a little bulky to be walking down the street with. Or as an MP3 player, not bulky in general. So, okay, it says, welcome Jerry Kindle user guide. Opening. So to switch pages, you just touch the screen, and then you just touch the edge to go back. You touch the top to get the toolbar. What does this do? Shop Kindle, book description, sync to the furthest page, reading in progress, add a bookmark. Everything you would expect, guys. And then if you turn it off, see the backlight went out? And, oh, hey, what do you know? It looks like old 18th century burnt paper again. Okay, so the backlight definitely is what gives it that brilliant white. But just looking at it close, it's hard to show in the video, but the new screen definitely has superior resolution and it's much sharper and the contrast is way higher. But all in all, if you already have this Kindle, you know, I don't really know if this, I mean, it's an upgrade in a few respects, but I don't know if you go out and drop another $100 to upgrade to this, because they both have the same size screen. One's slightly bigger, but the one thing I like about this is it's got the keyboard on the bottom, which, since the screen doesn't update in real time, it's nice to have a keyboard because you can just type ahead. You can just type as fast as you want. With this one, you type and the screen refreshes each letter you push, and it gets a little disorienting. I'm sure you'd get used to it, but I don't know. I'd kind of like having the keyboard. And then this one doesn't have any speakers, and it doesn't have any audio jack on it. So I don't know if you want to download an ebook or have the Kindle read you a book. I think this one can actually read you a book. I don't know how this one could, because I don't see any audio on it. I see one little slit here in the bottom, like it's got a microphone or something, but you know, I just don't see it. So honestly, the screen is a huge upgrade. The size is a little bit better, but all in all, I think that if you can find these old Kindles online for, you know, cheap, I mean, geez, I'm probably going to sell this one for like, you know, 50 or 60 bucks. I don't know, have to ask my wife what it's worth. As long as you don't need that backlight feature, if you're not doing a lot of reading in like total darkness, I'd say the old one's kind of still a really good device. But if you need to read in the dark, like my wife does, because I sit there and I play Xbox and stuff in the dark in the room and she wants to read something, this one's pretty badass. So there's really not a whole lot more to say, guys. I mean, it's a Kindle. It's just a new shiny Kindle. Oh, and that little slit on the bottom actually is an LED, so you can tell when the power's on. So that's good. It looks like it's still booting up. It takes a little while to turn on, but apparently you don't have to ever turn these devices off, really. Although it might be awkward having this just like sitting in your purse with the light on all the time. But then again, you could use it to find your keys, because it's always dark in there. Ladies are always complaining about not being able to find stuff in their purse. Well, now you'd have a permanent backlight in there. Alright, let's see. Is this thing starting up? There we go. Never mind, it doesn't take a long time to boot up. It's just when you turn it off, the green light stays on. Let's see here, turn it back on. Swipe to unlock. Wow, they stole that from Apple. And now I'm back at the last place where I read. Alright guys, well, pretty cool gizmo, you know. My wife, she doesn't have very many technology needs, but this is definitely one of them. Here you have the old Amazon Kindle, and here you have the Kindle Paperwhite. And I'd have to say it actually is pretty damn cool. So, you know, depending on what your needs are, if you need a backlight and you're reading in the dark, this is a no-brainer. If you're mostly reading outdoors and during the day, pick this up on the cheap. So, alright guys, hope this unboxing gave you a nerdgasm. Until next time.